Many-Face Publishing, man. How's everybody this afternoon? It's a beautiful day outside, man. Got the little homie with me, man, and watching a little Law and Order. I owe LeBron an apology, man. And I thought about it last night after, I watched those games. And, for a few years, I had Steph Curry up there with him, man. I was even kind of pushing and leaning towards him being a little bit better than LeBron, as far as his skill set is concerned, he's better. But, as a player, I had him up there, man. And it's not that I can't put him up there no more, man. And I'm sorry I disrespected LeBron, but LeBron he's a better player, man. And I'm not gonna disrespect him like that again, man. And the reason I say that is you don't lose that game, man. You don't lose that game, man. It's win or go home, man. You Steph Curry, you gotta find a way to win that game, man. Especially, man, and this is the second time that they sent you home, man. In the playing tournament, like, won you in the playing tournament, but at least make it to the playoffs. They had the second and first take yesterday, and Brian Windhorst and Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. Smith was, debating about would it be a failure if, the Lakers or the Warriors didn't make the playoffs. And absolutely it's a failure. Those all-time great players that, are still playing at a high level, they don't have much time to waste in their careers. LeBron definitely does it at 39 going on 40. And Steph is, 36? He doesn't have years to these guys should be playing for championships only. Like, their roster should be built to win chips. And, the Lakers, they handled their business. They went in there, they took the punch in the mouth in the first quarter, and then they got right. And to me, LeBron, Steph is a great player. LeBron he got that grit in him that, Steph just don't have, man. Like, I've seen a lot of games where they needed Steph, and that was a stigma on his career for a long time, that he really couldn't win those big games by himself. He didn't have the finals MVP to the last one, and it's like, he don't show the grit. Like, I even said that with Caitlin Clark. Like, she don't got that grit in her. Like, she's a skilled player and a great player, but you don't see her diving for those balls, getting steals, like, creating, game-changing plays. Like, she's just more of a scorer, and she can get people involved. She'll get you the ball, but she to me, she don't play with enough effort, energy, man. Like, she keeps scoring behind her, but LeBron plays with more effort than Curry, and same thing with Curry. Like, Curry don't impact the game as much as LeBron does. And, you don't, LeBron impacts the game where you see LeBron taking charges, diving for loose balls, pause, you see LeBron, getting boards. Like, Steph can do certain a little bit, but he don't play with enough grit. Like, that's a game that, you don't lose that game, man. Like, come on, man. Like, we trying to put you up there in my Rushmore status, or at least top 10 to top 5. Like, you can't lose that game, man. not to the Sacramento Kings. Come on, man. And then, you know, watching the game, you got Klay Thompson started. Once he started, I knew he started shooting the ball and he was missing. Like, he wasn't supposed to start. He was supposed to bring him off the bench. He was playing. He got his rhythm back playing on the bench, and you know, you got him starting. And I just thought that was a bad decision. I thought that he should have came off the bench, and you know, he shot them out the game in the first quarter. And you know, I just thought that you know, they didn't get the other guys involved early enough. You know, Draymond, you know, non-fact offensively, he didn't really impact the game at all. You know, we needed more effort and grit out of that team, and it's just like, you know, when your leader ain't really playing with that type of grit and effort, you know, Steph is, you know, he's great. I'm not diminishing his greatness as far as his abilities, right, and what he's done for the game. He's still one of my favorite players, but he just, you know, when the games they need him the most, I need to see more grit out of you. I need you diving on the floor. I need you to, you know, take some charges. I need you to, you know, get some, you know, play some defense, get some blocks. Like, I need more effort out of you, man. You know, like LeBron, you know, he get out there, he gives effort, man. As much as I'm not a LeBron fan, I can't deny the man's greatness. You know, he's a great player. He impacts the game. You know, at times. You know, he impacted that game last night when he needed it. You know, sometimes, you know, he has a lot of moments where his stats don't really impact the game, but what he did yesterday and what he has done this season, you know, I've shown some respect for that, man. There's been some games that he's gotten busy, man, and you know, he's shooting a little bit better, you know, and he seems like he's trusting his teammates more. And I will watch out. They're gonna give Denver some problems, if not beat them. We'll see what happens. Steph Curry, that ride is over, man. The only way they can keep that ride going is they're gonna have to get another shooter. You need rebounding, and you need more help on the inside. And you need some post play. You need somebody to dump that ball to on the post to get the easy buckets. And they don't have that. You rely too much on jump shooting, and you know, at their age, they can't carry the game. You know, I think they need to, you know, get a big man and get another shooter, or trade Wiggins, get them dudes out of here, because they're not stepping up. These are games that we needed those guys to step up, and they didn't step up, and they need to get rid of some of those dudes, man, and pick you up some players that, you know, could impact the game more. So, you know, I disagree with Brian Windhorst yesterday when he said it wouldn't be a failure. These teams are that the teams have gotten better. He tried to use the 2016 season. We have first of all, that top four would have beat any one of these teams probably in this postseason. When you look at Lob City, they won 50-some games. Oklahoma City with Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook both in their primes, they would have beaten damn near all these teams. The Spurs won 67 games that year. The Warriors would have beat all these teams. The younger in their prime. So you know, yeah, the bottom half was you know, the records, but that's not telling the whole story. You know, just looking at the record don't tell the story. You know, you don't know if, you know what I'm saying, could have been some injuries or, you know, you know what I'm saying, or what have you. You know, he's just looking at the record, but look at these records, and the teams aren't that good, and listen, I agree with Shannon Sharp when he said Oklahoma City might be the weakest #1 ever. He might be right. I'm not saying the kids can't play, but for them to be a #1 seed, like, they got to be a championship type team. I don't see them getting out of the first round, depending on who they play. Like, if they play,
You want to come stay with me?
now if they're playing, they may get out of the first round because they're playing Sacramento. If they would have played Golden State, they'd have been in trouble.
They went away on a little trip. So it's just
You know, Golden State has the experience.
Okay, Daddy.
They play Sacramento. They may beat Sacramento, and they definitely will beat New Orleans. But now, because this guy's hurt, his hamstring, he's not playing. So New Orleans, they not they probably out of here when they play Sacramento. And, you know, so Oklahoma City, I see them getting to the second round, and they're gonna lose in the second round. But they're not a very good #1 seed. They just had a good season. These teams are not better than teams in the past. They just are younger teams, and the older guys are not. They're starting to fade. Even that Phoenix team with Durant is 35, 36.
Hey, sweetie.
Bradley Beal is in his 30s. You know, they don't have enough supporting cast to win the championship, but we'll see. That's why they play the game. I think that, you know, they you know, Durant is running out of time.
Yeah, something happened.
But we'll see what happens, man. You know,
What happened? He tried to stick the place up.
with that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Looking forward to these games tonight, Philly and Miami. That's gonna be a tough game, man. I like Miami in that. And got who else is playing? I think Chicago. Excuse me, tired. But yeah, I forgot who Chicago plays, man. But that Philly, I don't really care who plays in that Chicago game. They're not going anywhere. But the Philly Miami, that's a tough game, man. So we'll see what happens with that, man. But with that being said, man, I'm out of here. Many Face Publishing. I'm sitting there caught up watching Law and Order, and then one of my homies called me, so, you know, I'll get back with you guys, man. Peace.